A recent survey from the Wall Street Journal found that the number of economists who believe a recession is coming is growing. Find out what that means for the housing market on today's episode of Rockin' Real Estate News. Welcome to Rockin' Real Estate News, where we answer what's rockin' in Daytona Beach real estate. So today we're talking about the potential for a recession and what that could mean for the real estate market. There's a growing concern that there will be a recession in the next 12 months, according to the survey from the Wall Street Journal. The number of economists who believe this has increased from 12% to 49% last year, July over July. That's a pretty significant increase. And as this concern grows, some people are asking if they should delay plans to buy or sell if there is a recession. Ultimately, that answer lies in your specific circumstance, regardless of what's going on in the economy. But let's face it, moving isn't always a choice that's driven by economic conditions or waiting for that right time. Sometimes it's a new baby, a job, maybe an aging family member, better school district. Regardless of the reason, let's take a look at some historical data that shows how real estate has been impacted by previous recessions. This will hopefully help to ease your mind about what's happening in today's market. So, what is the greatest predictor of the future? The past. So let's take a look at the historical data and what it shows us on what happened to the housing market during a recession. Let's take a look at home prices during the last 6 recessions. As the graph below illustrates, going all the way back to 1980, believe it or not, home prices actually appreciated in 4 of the 6 recessions. So historically, when the economy slows down, that does not necessarily mean that home values will fall. Most of us remember the housing crisis of 2008, the larger of the 2 red bars, and think another recession would repeat what happened then. But the fundamentals are very different today than they were in 2008. So I won't get into all the specifics, but check out some of our other videos where I explain why today's housing market is nothing like 15 years ago. Either way, don't assume that we're heading down the same path. Another more favorable byproduct of a recession may be falling interest rates. Research indicates a recession could impact the cost of financing a home. As this graph shows, historically, mortgage rates have decreased each time the economy slowed down. Fortune explains that over the past 5 recessions, mortgage rates have fallen on an average of 1.8% points from the peak to its lowest point during that recession. And in many cases, that continues to fall after the fact, as it takes some time for things to kind of turn around when the recession is technically over. Bottom line, while history doesn't always repeat itself, it is a good indicator that we can learn from and find comfort in. No one welcomes a recession, of course, but if you do plan to buy or sell a home, you don't need to fear the word recession as it relates to the real estate market. That's all for today, and until next time, rock on, rock on.